Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are, of course, talking about the latest chapter of My Hero Academia, Chapter 292. And honestly, this chapter was so awesome. Getting to see the fight as Shoto is doing his best, trying to stop Dabi. Freaking Best Genius is holding down all of these villains as best as he can, using his quirk to the best of his possible ability while he is still coughing up blood. And all of these things, Endeavor unable to move because of the fact that Shoto and Toya are both here, and Toya just revealed so much to him, and it's terrifying. It is just a terrifying thought to know all of that. Meanwhile, Deku is constantly just in his mind continuing to say, "Move, move, let me move, please, I need to help. I can use Black Whip and float, I don't need to use my limbs." And all of these things all conglomerating together to form a chapter that is just full of constant tension. Tension that honestly I can't imagine them being able to accomplish again. This chapter is honestly one of, if not the best chapter at this current moment. I honestly don't think that we will be getting a chapter that is this intense for a while. But I don't want to say that because of the fact that there's still so much left of My Hero Academia. Everyone is being held and it's insane. Shigaraki is remembering things and wanting to destroy Gigantamacha, who looks weak, wakes up because of the fact that frickin' Shigaraki said destroy, and he's trying to break out and destroy stuff. And then suddenly all of the Nomu realize, oh my gosh, we have all of this stuff, we can go and attack. And they all rush. There's moments of absolute chaos. Nejire getting blasted by Dabi, and so much more. And Burnin dealing with all of the villain or all of the Nomu as well as other heroes. The fact that apparently they've killed nearly half of the Nomu, but at the same time they've lost more than half of the heroes who were fighting there. It's insane to me to think that. All of these heroes working together, trying to just save the day. Deku wanting to save one person, but he can't because he's hurting, he's broken. All of these things. And then suddenly, at the end, something happens. Lemillion. Lemillion appears with just a brief little glimpse at his face, saying, "Pow," and then a huge attack, saving Best Jeanist from all of the Nomu. This is Lemillion. Lemillion is here to save the day, and that is honestly amazing. The fact is that for so long we've been wondering what's going to happen to Lemillion. Is he going to get his quirk back, or is he just going to be stuck in this state for a long time, never able to graduate with his friends? And all of these chaotic moments. Is he going to stay with the class until with the main cast for the rest of time because of the fact that he doesn't have his quirk anymore? What was going to happen? But now we know Lemillion has his quirk back, and he is here to help. This is the turning point. The turning point to show that we can win. And honestly, that excites me more than anything you could possibly imagine. This is the story of My Hero Academia. And honestly, I am so happy for it. Of course, we're gonna have to wait another week in order to see what exactly happens in this battle and how this battle concludes. But seeing all of this really just confuses me. Like, what's gonna happen? It's insane. Freaking. I also have to just mention that I love Bakugo's reaction. Just. He knew for a fact that there was nothing wrong and that Genist was gonna be back to help save the day or whatever. And he just has a huge smile over his face knowing that. All of these things are honestly amazing to me. To know all this is going on and our heroes are still being heroes. This is honestly so important. For the longest time, we've had these things where Deku is always the hero. He's the one who is saving the day. Who takes down the well, more accurately, who's the reason that Shigaraki was didn't kill All Might back in the first season? Spoiler alert, it was Deku. Deku was the one who broke Todoroki out of his shell and made him realize I can do these things. And so many other moments. People have often said that Deku just feels like a less important protagonist because of the fact that he always wins, basically. He won against Muscular. He won against basically All for One. He's done so many saving. He was the one who finally took down, well, Overhaul. If it wasn't for him, none of these things would have happened. But this time, he's not the one who saves the day. He is hurt. He is hurting. He has spent so much of his energy just trying to end this fight, to finish off Shigaraki once and for all, without thinking that he wasn't the hero. He's hurt himself so badly that he can no longer use his quirk the same way. At least, not right now. He needs to understand that sometimes you need to take a back seat to let the other people who are more capable actually handle this. And it is a huge important moment for him. He's not the one who's able to save people. Instead, it's Lemillion. Lemillion is coming in, able to help out Best Jeanist and protect him from the Nomu. Best Jeanist is the one who is capturing all of these villains. Are they necessarily going to win? Is this going to be a victory where everyone is able to cheer as they've finally captured the League of Villains? No, I do not believe that in the slightest. Or at least, if that is going to be the case, I don't think that it's going to last. I think that at some point we are going to continue to have more of the villains. The villains are going to escape. Honestly, I've been feeling for a long time that One for All, All for One, and Stain are going to have to break out of prison, and there's going to have to be a huge fight of these villains against Deku, but it hasn't happened yet. And that, I think, is going to be a huge, important moment in the future. But it hasn't happened yet. So, I think that whether they actually capture them or all of this doesn't really matter, because there is going to be eventually that moment where Deku does become the greatest hero. And becomes a hero who actually is able to do these things. This battle is so important for him, to see that sometimes you have to ask for help. You have to let people help you. You can't just do all of these things on your own. That's what Deku has been doing practically from the beginning. He has the strongest quirk. That is the idea that has been in his mind for a long time. This is All Might's quirk. This is the strongest quirk of all time. He has to save everyone. But this time, he's not able to. In fact, it's the other people in his life, the people who have saved him in the past, who are the ones who finish this. This is a learning moment. This loss is one of the most important losses, and I feel like this is one of the moments where a lot of fans are going to realize this is who Deku needs to become. Someone who knows when he's lost, when he can't do anything, and that he needs help. This is who Deku needs to be. And honestly, I am so excited to see how this arc concludes and see Deku grow and learn, to realize that he needs his friends. He needs Shoto. He needs Bakugo. He needs Uraraka. He needs Ingenium. He needs all of his friends, the friends who have made him who he is, in order for him to become the true greatest hero of all time. Things need to change from how they were. Basically, before, it was one hero saves the day, one hero who is ready to do anything to stop all evil. But now, it's the time of multiple heroes. Heroes working together to stop a common enemy. That is the true power that Deku holds within him. And this upcoming arc, this concluding arc, is going to be what explains all of that. Obviously, I do want to at some point talk about what the heck is going on with Lemillion, but we'll talk about that in a future video. Maybe we'll do it later this week. Honestly, I'm not 100% certain though, due to the fact that I have a lot of things on my plate right now. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja. Please make sure to leave your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. And of course, if you are going to leave a theory, make sure to say theory review. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because apparently only like 10% of you guys are actually subscribed. And of course, if you want to support the channel even more, then definitely head down to the description and check out all of our links down there, including our social medias and ways that you can support us financially, including our Patreon, which a big thank you to our current patron, Shini. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys in the next video. But on!